So I started this hashtag, Deep Divers, with the help of the cat down the road. We ain't having it. That's right, Deep Divers. We ain't having it. So if you see that around, just smile and know where it came from. And any future post you share, right underneath, hashtag, we ain't having it. Because this that's going around the planet right now, lockdown, quarantine, we ain't having it. Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers. We are out here in nature, baby. Another glorious day. The sun just keeps blessing us. Deep divers, I feel like it's my birthday. Thank you, sun. I'm just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby, on this sunny day. Blue skies, white clouds. I'm sending you lots of good ass energy. Take that, take that, take that. Deep divers, something good is gonna come out of this, okay? Something good is gonna come out of this. When you look around, you might be thinking that the future looks bleak. You might be thinking that something bad is coming. And I don't see it like that, deep divers. I truly feel that we are living in the greatest times ever, because we are living in the apocalypse, the last days. The end is nigh, deep divers. It only means a new beginning is forming. So, alas, deep divers, you ain't got to worry about anything. But wait a minute, I'm worried right now because we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? Wonderful deep diver, shout out to you. Something good is gonna come out of this. I had a dream, deep divers, that something good was gonna come out of this. I see a lot of people feeling sad right now, depressed, but deep divers, something good is gonna come out of this. This video will leave you speechless. How do I know something good is gonna come out of this? Because I know, deep divers, the story is not over yet. It's just beginning. What? Slow motion this side. Your story is not over yet, deep divers. This is just the beginning. You didn't come here to be in lockdown for the rest of your life. You didn't come here on this planet to be in quarantine for the rest of your life. Deep divers, this too shall pass and you will get through this. Something good is gonna come out of this. How do I know this, deep divers? Because I can see that humanity is standing up. I can see humanity rising. Look, deep divers, we are making an impact. They are banning people left, right, and center. They are censoring information on the internet. If you talk about 5G and COVID-19, which means certificate of vaccination ID, by the way. Yeah, they are censoring that information. What does that mean, deep divers? It means that, guess what? We were right all along. We are proving that we were right all along, deep divers, that they are scared of us. That our voice is more powerful than theirs because they have to hide the truth. They're afraid of our voice. And that shows us that our voice is truly making an impact on planet Earth. What? Slow motion this side. Something good is gonna come out of this, deep divers. Oh, you bet it is. It's already happening. The reason why I don't see this as something bad that's happening on the planet, because I realize nothing happens in this universe without the universe's permission. Everything is happening for a reason. There are no accidents, no coincidences. So I say, okay, there is a lesson in this pandemic, the great pandemic, or as I call it, the great panic. The reason why this is happening is because we are now starting to see people's true colors, their true intentions, the real agendas. We're starting to see the hidden hand that has been hidden for so long. Oh, there you go. Even the cat down the road can see it, deep divers. Bill Gates, People are starting to say, wait a minute, where is your medical degree? No background in the medical profession, the medical industry. At the same time, he has a solution for humanity with vaccinations. So something good is already coming out of this, because we're starting to see that everybody is getting exposed who should be exposed. We're starting to realize that we are the power after all. We're starting to realize that, deep divers, we are seeing things for what they are. We are seeing people for who they are. They can't hide behind their smile anymore. They can't do that anymore, because we are seeing that real eyes recognize real lies. Oh, baby. Real eyes recognize real lies. We're seeing that this is the world's greatest cover-up in the history of this planet. You can't fool us. That's why something good is going to come out of this, deep divers, because I truly know that the hidden is coming to light and divine justice will prevail, deep divers. Something good is coming out of this. It's already coming out of this, deep divers. This video will leave you speechless. Check this out, deep divers. The reason why I'm optimistic right now on the planet, I wake up smiling, doing a little samba baby, is because I know, deep divers, that we are all we have. We are all we have. We are all we have, deep divers. And guess what? We are the power. We are the blood of the system. We make this thing go round. Not the cabal. We make this thing go round. Without us, there is no them. They need us. We don't need them. Oh, baby. So I know that something good is going to come out of this, because after this is all finished with, we are now going to start to see how powerful we truly are. That we are phenomenal. We're not victims. We are co-creators of our reality. Something good is going to come out of this, deep divers. Why? Because they can keep you on lockdown, house arrest. They can put you in quarantine. But guess what, deep divers? They cannot put the human spirit on lockdown. They cannot put the human soul in quarantine. We are free through our imagination. They can't put that on lockdown. So you are a free, sovereign being, deep divers, and nobody can take away your power. You were born with that, and being free is your birthright. Something good is gonna come out of this, deep divers, because I always know when something really bad happens, like right now, the world is in a very bad way. We can only go up from here. We can't get any worse than this. They are taking away your freedoms every single day. The planet is slowly turning into a Big Brother state, an Orwellian state. And now, the uprising is already beginning. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing that people are talking about 5G. People are saying, wait a minute, this COVID-19 thing doesn't actually add up. Something else is going on behind the scenes. This outbreak didn't happen by accident. This was planned. It's all a script that the cabal have been planning for thousands of years. It's not random. People are starting to wake up. They're starting to think for themselves. They're starting to realize that, wait a minute, we are the majority. And if we all unite, band together, we can overthrow the cabal. And that's what's happening. That's why something good is going to come out of this. Deep divers. Something good is already coming out of this because of this great pandemic, or as I call it, the great distraction, the great panic. A lot of people are 7-day vegan challenge interested in boosting their immune system with a plant-based diet. Beetroot, Brussels sprouts, mangoes, coconuts, dates, lemons, limes, oranges full of vitamin C, okay? Because vitamin C is what you need to ward off the COVID-19. And you also need vitamin D from the sun. So because of this great pandemic or great panic, a lot of people are eating better, okay? Like, you go online and like all the spirulina has gone, the chlorella has gone, which is a complete source of protein. Chia seeds have gone, sold out. I'm like, oh my gosh, like literally the whole planet is going plant-based, okay? Deep divers, thank the universe for the bad things that happen to you, because they make you pay attention to all the good things that were happening before that you weren't paying attention to. Like, oh my gosh, wait a minute. So many wonderful things were happening in my life, but I ignored that. And it took this bad thing to happen for me to actually appreciate that. It took the coronavirus outbreak for us all to see what really mattered and what really matters in life. People matter, deep divers, not things. That's how I know something good is gonna come out of this. Why? Because people are actually valuing people. They're starting to realize that people are more important than things. You see, in this matrix, many people are in love with things instead of people. That's why the world is in a bad state. However, that is changing. People are starting to realize that the true value is in human beings and not in things. That's how I know something good is going to come out of this. Deep divers, something good is going to come out of this, because I hear lions. I hear lions roaring. I see the resistance forming all around the world. People are standing up and saying, we ain't having it. We ain't having this lockdown, this quarantine. Who gave these people the permission to tell us what to do with our life? We ain't having it. We are building our immune system collectively against the cabal. And that's why I know something good is going to come out of this, because we are going to come out of this stronger. happier, healthier, wiser. We're going to learn from these lessons that actually we don't have to give all of our energy to the matrix. Instead, we have to do for self, we have to do for community. We're now starting to realize that, wait a minute, without others, we are nothing. Okay, without others, we are nothing. So we are now seeing a rise of community once again. There is an African proverb which says, it takes a village to raise a child. What? Slow motion this side. Something good is going to come out of this, deep divers, because I am seeing that people are standing up for their rights. I am seeing that people are fighting for their freedoms. And I'm seeing the resilience of the human spirit to not give up and not bow down to authority, but to stand up because you are a free being. That's how I know something good is going to come out of this. Deep divers, something good is going to come out of this because we are now seeing how powerful we really are. We're so powerful, deep divers, they have to call you crazy if you talk about 5G. We're so powerful, deep divers, they have to censor information on the internet, on YouTube. They have to ban information because you are so powerful. They're afraid of you, deep divers. So smile, rejoice, because you were right all along. They are proving that you are right. That's why they have to hide the truth. Thank them, deep divers, because they showed you how strong you really are. It took an experience like this outbreak, to show us all how strong we really are. I'm still making videos, deep divers. I didn't stop because of COVID-19. Ain't nobody got time for that, because that's not in my reality. My reality is nature, love, harmony. I'm not allowing fear to consume me. That's how I know something good is gonna come out of this, because they wanted you to be scared under the bed. And deep divers is just like in nature every single day. 7-day vegan challenge, stuffing their whole mouth full of coconuts. Deep divers, that's how you know, oh baby, something good is gonna come out of this. Like, I'm talking to people on the live, deep divers, people are smiling, laughing. They're like, Ralph, life is good. I'm like, sure right it is, okay? Something good is going to come out of this, deep divers, because now people have time for self-reflection, okay? Even if you are in quarantine, lockdown, you can reflect. You can get to know who you really are. That's how I know something good is going to come out of this. I see this as a blessing in disguise. Why? Because all of this time for introspection, self-reflection, people are really gonna start to not understand themselves, but understand themselves and overstand themselves. In ancient Kemet or Egypt, on every temple it said, know thyself. That's how I know something good is gonna come out of this, because people are moving to self-knowledge. It's all about the knowledge. People are getting wiser every single day to say, actually, you could have fooled us 100 years ago, but you can't fool us right now. We can see exactly what you're doing. You want to vaccinate the whole planet, and guess what? We ain't having it. You want to put a nano chip in those vaccines, and guess what? We ain't having it. You want to take away our freedoms, and guess what? We ain't having it, because the power is in the people. Deep divers, something good is going to come out of this. Why? Because deep divers, coronavirus, COVID-19, this whole pandemic, this whole lockdown, this whole quarantine is the great equalizer. It doesn't care. It doesn't care about how much money you have. how big your house is, if you are driving a Ferrari car or not. It doesn't discriminate, deep divers. That's how I know something good is going to come out of this. Why? Because it's showing us all, as human beings on this planet, that at the end of the day, it's not about how much money you have. We are all the same. Everybody bleeds red. What? Slow motion this side. Deep divers, I'm no different than you. I'm no different than you. We are all the same. Nobody is better than anybody else. Like, really wealthy people right now still have to queue up at the supermarket, outside the supermarket. So this whole great pandemic or great panic is showing us that, hey, we are all in this together, and we will all get out of this together. Something good is going to come out of this, deep divers, because I'm realizing that I'm not alone. I've never ever been alone, because I have a deep divers community, and we're seeing the rise of community. We're starting to see that together we rise. Okay? And a lot of people are starting to realize how each one of us, we need each other. We need each other. That's the only way we are all going to get through this, with unity. So I'm seeing more love. Like, deep divers, aren't you noticing how like compassionate people are being? Because they're like, oh my gosh, I need you. And I need you too, deep divers. I need you too. Hold on to me, deep divers. Something good is going to come out of this, deep divers. Look, if you are in quarantine, guess what? Learn a skill. Make sure you can come out of quarantine to say, actually, I learned fluent French. I learned fluent Amharic. I learned fluent Arabic. I learned fluent Spanish. I learned a language. I learned a skill. I read some books that I hadn't read for a long time. Okay? I started a business. Okay? I did some self-work. Okay? I tidied the house because I hadn't tidied the house for ages. Okay? So something good is going to come out of this, because as I see it, a lot of people have a lot of time right now on the planet. And if you use this time wisely, when things start moving on the planet, start flowing on the planet like they used to, you will be way ahead of the game. You can start a business right now. Nobody's stopping you. You can start an online business. You see, something good is going to come out of this, deep divers, because I'm starting to realize that people all around the planet are seeing the blatant censorship on the internet with 5G. And they're like, oh my gosh, we ain't having it. So now you have the opportunity to create the new YouTube, where you can get free speech back on the planet. What? Slow motion this side. You can start the next app, which is not full of censorship, but you actually allow people to express how they really feel. Okay, so you have that opportunity to do that. That's how I know something good is going to come out of this. It's already coming out of this, right? It is already coming out of this. Why? Because now kids aren't in school. The family is going back to what it should be, which is everybody at home together. Okay, now you can get to know your brother, your sister. Okay, you can all sit at the table and eat together. What happened to that, deep divers? Well, now you got a chance to do that. Okay, families can become stronger through this experience. So there you have it, deep divers. It's not all bad. In fact, this is a beautiful time because everything has slowed down. And when things slow down, this is a sign of the Great Awakening. Now humanity is reclaiming its power, taking back its power, and creating a whole new world. We don't have to live in their new world order. We can create our own new world order of peace, happiness, love, and the cat down the road. And then just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? There. Beautiful deep divers. I'm just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Shout out to everybody who's been rocking the wonderful good ass prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes. Got a question for me, deep divers? Add me on the official verified Instagram page at official Ralph Smart and the verified Facebook page at Ralph Smart. Check out the new book, Deep Divers, for more information like this that will inspire you. Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon. Have a beautiful day, deep divers. Be the lion instead of the sheep. Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace. You. So the new hashtag deep divers is we ain't having it. What is it? We ain't having it. Pardon? We ain't having it. Okay. Peace.